an additional point on exterior paint is that you can look at an old house and say you look at the window or look at the soffit and it's cracked and it's flaking and you think, oh my, the wood's all rotten. Well, in the older homes, the wood is much higher quality. It was usually heart pine they built with, much higher quality wood. It just doesn't rot unless it gets wet often. But usually that's just because the paint has been just chipped away out a little bit, and then they paint over it, and it's got these big
bumps and ripples and all that kind.
It looks terrible. Okay?
Yeah.
Well, I specialize in restoration of an old house.
Complete restoration.
Complete restoration, so that it looks like brand new wood.
Yeah.
I mean, that takes time.
Right.
And it takes a lot of work to make that happen. But what happens is the paint I put, if I have an old paint surface and I sand the top of that paint surface, but I don't break through the paint, and then I put new paint on top of that, my new paint is only as good as this top layer of paint adherence to the surface.
Okay. And it's been there for 5, 10, 15, 20 years.
Maybe it have been there 20 years.
Yeah.
But it's been flaking off slowly over the years.
Sure.
Well, it's this
getting ready to do it. Getting ready to flake.
It's this little patch is time to go.
Yeah.
And it's not my paint job.
Right.
And in those situations, I do modify my warranty. Mm-hmm. Because if I cannot, if the customer does not want to pay to get all of the old paint removed, and I cannot get to the original surface, I can't guarantee.
There's nothing you can do about that.
Nothing I can do about that. Yeah, I can't guarantee that.
But you're going to do it two ways. One was sanding, the other one with a burning sort of thing.
An electric
torch
gun
that gets it off.
We take it off. So.
And at that point, after you've done what you can do, then you're going to talk to about guarantees on that.
Well, up front, I would tell them, here's the options you have. You know,
mm-hmm.
you want to do inexpensive. You just want to patch it and make it look good for 6 months. Well, that's one kind of paint job. But if you want to do it right, and you want to make this paint job last for 8 years, well, let's do it right then.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay, so let's talk about